guys. Welcome, guys. Good
Welcome. Thanks for having us. Thank you for having us.
a live show right now. We're gonna be talking to two individuals from Roxys Mountain Lodge, located in Loda. And this is specifically for those of you who are visiting Dominica or those of you who are in Dominica and you want something to do on Tuesday. We're gonna be tapping into a few places, and we've stopped off all the way in Loda, one of the highest driving points in Dominica, or the highest driving point in Dominica, where the weather is nice and cool. No mosquitoes will ever bite you in Loda. No mosquitoes will ever bite you in Loda. And I'm talking from experience. And you will very rarely do you ever feel hot in Loda. So if you're defrosting from coming from the cold, if you just want some nice cool weather, but cool weather with entertainment attached,
Oh,
Loda
yeah.
is the place to be. And I'm joined here live by a musician by the name of Brian Rock, and as well as Colette, who is the manager of Roxy's Mountain Lodge. So they're going to be talking to us because they have something very special in store for patrons. So good afternoon to you, Brian, and good
Good
afternoon to you.
afternoon. Thank you for having us. Thank you
Good
very much.
afternoon. Thank you so much for having us on your live.
Yeah.
It's good to have
Mm.
you both on. Brian, I mean, before we even get started too much into the details of Roxy's Mountain Lodge, tell me a little bit about you, because you're a well-renowned musician, right? So let us know a little bit about you.
I've done that all my life, right? Quick review. When I used to sing with Swinging Stars when I was 16. Tourist Swinging Stars, St. Thomas, Montreal, Toronto, New York. And then I used to be with Exile One before Gordon. But anyway,
Wow.
and then moved to America, have my band Mojanaya, and now I have my own band in Chicago. We tour all over the country, all over, and most of the world too, Sri Lanka and Africa, and we've been around, playing mostly reggae music. But whenever I want to lively up the club, I could give them a little zouk, a little calypso, a little soca, and thing. So
Great.
I always stick to my roots, my Dominican roots. Thank you.
Wonderful. So should I say welcome home, or have you been home for a while?
No, well, every winter in America, my shows slow down. So every winter I come home to Dominica and recharge for before I go back in the spring. So I'm here
I
till
love
like that. Go ahead.
I love that for you. I love that for you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm,
That's wonderful.
mm.
And Colette, tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, while I was in Dominica, I returned about 3 weeks before Hurricane Maria in 2017. After having completed my master's in strategic leadership and management with the University of the Southern Caribbean, and after that, it was like a very long journey, and I've landed my first managerial experience here at Roxy's, and I'm excited, new to the game, but getting a wonderful opportunity to expand myself and to apply myself. So it's exciting and it's very challenging, and I love a challenge. So I'm just enjoying the experience, enjoying. First time I've been in Loda was through Roxy's Mountain Lodge, so I'm just excited to be a part and integrated into what I would call a new climate, because I'm accustomed to the sun, but here is just special.
Wow, wonderful, wonderful. Tell me a little bit about Roxy's Mountain Lodge, Colette.
Well, Roxy's Mountain Lodge is a family-owned business, and it's more leaning on the natural, rustic side of things in terms of wanting to bring an eco lodge perspective and guest experience to not just the tourists, but we welcome locals as well. There are about 14 rooms. We have a front house, we have a back house, which total to 14 rooms, and all now we have an extra 3 rooms being constructed to be completed before the end of the year. And we have an on-site bar and we have an on-site restaurant. The chef is Chef Floyd Bell
Oh,
from Girodale, and we have a wonderful housekeeper by the name of Phyllis. She's from the community. And Roxys Mountain Lodge, we try to do a lot of local cuisines as part of our meals when we serve local juices. We do, and we looking as well, but it's early in the developmental stages, which is to do a farm to table experience. And we hoping to expand the place to do a pool and to further develop the place to make it more attractive. But so far, we have a lot to offer at Roxys Mountain Lodge. We do laundry services. It's very close to the main like tourist attraction in the area, like Titu
Uh-huh.
Gorge, Boiling Lake,
Freshwater Lake.
Freshwater Lake, and all that. And
Seven of the most
we,
beautiful sites. Seven of the
yeah,
most beautiful sites. Exactly.
definitely. Yes, definitely. And we're looking to partner with the tour guides to do day tours, and we're just slowly getting ourselves to a standard and a level of excellency that we want to reach. But we're very proud of where we are and just looking forward to the future because there's like bright things in store for Roxy's. We usually host the cable car and the different engineers and contractors for cable car and geothermal. And it's just such a wonderful experience to be amongst greenery,
About that
yes,
tree, yeah.
terrace.
Yeah.
It's just very green and forestry, Roxy's Mountain Lodge. So that is basically what we have to offer and the most part about Roxy's Mountain Lodge.
For those people who are just logging on right now and have no clue where we're at, we're in Loda, and we're talking to the folks at Roxy's Mountain Lodge, where they are surrounded in a perfect location, which you have access to the Boiling Lake, you have T2 Gorge, Freshwater Lake, Midland Falls,
Yeah.
just to name a few, Berry Lake, and so on. The list continues. And you guys have a really nice, neat establishment set up in Loda, and you can do whether you're doing short stay, long stay. It's available for folks. I love the fact that you guys do local cuisine, but you are having an event, a one of a kind event on Tuesday, which is tomorrow evening. Tell us a
Mm.
little bit about
Well, we have some pretty good musicians lined up. We have Lazo, who is from Cassie Bruce. He's a big reggae star in Canada. And then we have a drummer called Shepherd Pond,
that.
who's been a drummer in New York, playing with other big bands. And then we have Armstrong, keyboard player, and myself. So we have a pretty good lineup. We did some nice rehearsing a couple of days ago, and the music is getting really tight, and we're ready to put on a good performance coming on
I like
Tuesday.
I like the fact that you are appealing to a different niche because carnival is known to be bouillon,
Mm.
really like mostly bouillon. However, there are a lot of people who are going to be on island who probably want a different something different, or not just people who are going to be on island, people who are already on island, like living here, who might just want something different because they may not necessarily want to indulge in bouillon activities. And I know there are a lot of reggae lovers out there in Dominica who would probably want to attend this event. Why did you guys decide that you wanted to do this event? And tell us who exactly, Colette, you are really reaching out to. Like, what's your target market like?
Well, I would say that the target market would be persons who are not like heavily involved or interested in the
Carnival.
carnival on a full level, and they just
Mhm.
want to come and chill and vibe and be low key and be in a natural setting and mellow setting to just free up their mind, but not to free up their mind in a excited way, but in a calm and positive way. Not saying that booyah or carnival isn't positive, because we know there are a lot of positive music out there. But however, our niche market will be the older folks who just want to get out of the town area and come in a pool setting and just sip on some good alcohol, on some nice chef prepared food, as opposed to the fast food and the different things that they're accustomed to. They just want to experience it differently and they want to experience it in a more, airy, low-key vibe.
But also, if I should interject, last year at this time, right around Carnival, we did a show at where they have reggae on the boardwalk in Nubia. And it was a reggae show, it was advertised as a reggae show. And it was very successful because a lot of the people who wants to come and, yeah, plus they have the whole week of Carnival to party. So
Mhm.
that's why we choose the Tuesday when there wouldn't be too much going on
Right,
in terms of calypso and
right, yeah.
other stuff, and they could come up with such a nice environment,
Mhm.
cool, and there's some good mellow music,
Yes.
yeah. So
Good
that's what it is.
melody, a great way to recharge, to charge up for the week for the rest because it's
Right.
Looking nice.
But also I've heard that when you load out, you drink and you don't really get drunk till you go back to
that is
Rosie.
what let me tell you. That is something I have experienced. I
You
know
see?
that
I
firsthand.
know
You can drink like a fish when you're in Loda, but you have to be very mindful of that because when you see you hiccup tall, when that rum sinking in that
that.
and it hits you, you just like Butcher, what's going
What?
on? You have to be so
Yeah.
mindful of that because obviously the air is thinner in Loda, so
Mm,
obviously your
makes sense.
consumption level it changes
Okay.
how you consume alcohol up there. But you mentioned your chef, you mentioned the drinks and stuff. I'm told that you guys will be having a special rum punch. You're going to be having a special you've kind of created this atmosphere around a theme of roots, rum, and reggae.
Yes, yes.
How does that translate to the overall experience on the mountain?
Okay, so essentially, that theme translates into, well, there'll be rum, of course. Um, um, as you mentioned, the Kubuli special. We'll be having a Kubuli special, and upon arrival, persons will receive a free rum punch. And in terms of the roots vibe, as we've mentioned previously, it's all about the environment and just also
Yeah.
the what the messaging of the band music would be like roots vibes, and as well as well, just the whole experience in terms of the type of food that will be on sale, and the type of different bush rums that will be on sale, and those type of things will be incorporating, and just the total experience in terms of being in a more natural setting would be roots vibe with rum. So it's like it's balancing the rum. So it's not just
Triple R's,
rum
right?
and you just
Mm.
out of um out of it. You're more of a grounded atmosphere, a grounded vibes.
Wonderful. That sounds really nice. You mentioned a signature drink that would be obviously rum punch, but tell us a little bit about entry. How much would it be to get into the event? And I know that obviously includes your rum punch, your entry drink. So tell us a little bit about that and what time we should be expected to be at. I guess it's a more like a quadruple or R because it's Roxy's rum.
Right.
Reggae.
Reggae, rum,
Triple
yes,
R's.
quadruple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the music gonna start around 10 o'clock. I'm
Okay.
sorry, 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock in the evening. It's an early thing, so people can come up early and check the surroundings, and then the music will start and probably go till what time? 11, 10? I don't know.
No later than 12.
No later than 12. Right. So
Okay. So
mm,
it goes up to midnight, starts at 7 to midnight.
yeah.
Entry
And
fee.
yes.
Yeah, so
Go ahead.
entry fee was originally $50 for
Easy.
entry, easy. However, we have reduced it to $30 for entry.
Okay. So
Mm.
$30 gets you in. You come and enjoy.
Version.
You come and enjoy. There's also if I want to stay up in Loda because probably I don't want to drink and
Yeah.
drive because I want to drink, take full access to. I want to drink as much rum. Also, probably I'm a lightweight and I don't want to drink too much and stuff. Are there any specials on the rooms? Are there rooms available? Would that be something that is for consideration?
Yes, for sure. Our offer is 10% on rooms. Rooms are different rates, so it will range between in EC dollars. It will range between 150 EC to about 200, and it includes a free Creole breakfast
in the next
in
day.
the morning.
Tomorrow.
Yes. So that's the
Wow.
offer that we have. So persons do not want to travel, as you explained, possibly, they might be under under the
Too much
weather.
to drink,
Yeah, too much to drink, lightweight, all that,
or they have a partner with them.
right?
Hey, because
Yeah.
I was about to tell you it's right before Valentine's Day, and
Yes.
Valentine's Day is on Saturday, but I don't think plenty people will be Valentine's in, so you can make it an
Mm.
early Valentine's,
Why, of course.
and you celebrate Valentine's Day tomorrow with nice reggae music.
Right,
Have
right.
Yes. Yeah.
That is
organize a
rocking.
room,
Yes.
Uh,
and you and your loved one can come and chiffon in Loda.
yeah. Now we're talking.
Exactly. You want to something, exactly.
Right. I
Mm.
absolutely love the atmosphere in Loda. You know, if you're worried about biting midgets, they don't have them problems up there.
You know,
It's too cold for that. The biting midgets are
I took
nowhere.
good windy too.
Yes.
Neither are there any mosquitoes. And I have also never seen a roach in Loda. And I'm terrified of roaches. Right? I mean, I'm telling you, it's the perfect atmosphere to
It's
have.
not good too.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
true. I never
Yes.
thought about that, but yeah, you're
Have
right.
you ever seen a roach in Loda? Have you ever seen a roach in
No,
Loda? Right?
no.
So bad. Thank God I haven't.
They would probably freeze. So.
Yeah.
But it's a great space, great atmosphere, great event. I want to commend you
Thank
guys
you.
on putting that together. And really, really showcasing Roxy's Mountain Lounge. We want to encourage folks to go on up to Loda. I love that the room rates start at 150 to 200 EC, which is makes it very affordable. So anyone that to actually spend the night, why not? I
Mhm.
mean, why not spend the night and indulge in some reggae music and some rum and some local food, and then you get a free breakfast for the next morning, and then you can come down and check your scene in Roseau after. Especially
I
those of you
agree.
who are visiting, why not make it an early Valentine's Day deal, or hint to somebody, who wants to take me out on a date. So I'm just saying, so that's a wonderful thing that's happening. That's tomorrow evening. The event, I love that the event is designed for carnival lovers, but reggae fans, couples, groups, and friends. What is the dress code like for this?
That's a very good question because
Never thought about
we decided we wasn't going to specify any dress code because we just feel like just the vibe that we want to create is like people feel free to come dress how they feel comfortable, and like to dress for the atmosphere, because as we mentioned before and most people know, it's very cooling in the evening. So we just hoping that persons come dress comfortably, come dress enough to boogie to the reggae music. And yeah, we really didn't want to put a dress code to it. So there's no dress code. Just come dressed how you want to dress and come dressed looking good,
That's
your best roots,
roots.
if you please, if you will. And yeah, that's just that's just it.
Wonderful. If people would like to book in advance, because obviously they may decide now that they want to do the resort, they want to stay up at the hotel for the night. Is there a contact number that they can? Sorry. Okay. Is there a contact? You hear me? Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah. Is there a contact number that they can reach out to? Can you provide us with that so they can actually book for tomorrow evening?
The number up there is 767 448
Yeah, and we
For
also have a WhatsApp number. It's digital, and it's 616 4773.
and the website too, right?
Yeah, well, the website isn't up and running. as it. So
Okay, so I've just shared that information with those of you who are viewing on. Here is the contact information for Roxy's Mountain Lounge. You can go ahead and book that special date with that special mate, with that special someone, or you can just come by yourself because you might just meet someone, you know.
exactly, love one love on the mountain.
What about thing? I like that. Yeah.
Wonderful. So Brian, tell us what we can expect to hear. What are some of the songs or the types of? I mean, obviously we're going to hear reggae music, but what are some of the popular reggae songs we expect to hear performed by
Well,
your band for evening?
but like again, it's not really my band because this is just a
What
good
is the band?
musicians I
What
put
is your
together.
band?
But
Is your band and you put together is your band? It's not my band.
no, well, we of course like Bob Marley is of course you cannot have a reggae show without playing some Bob Marley songs, and we have some Beres Hammer and probably some Bernie Spear and who else? Who else are we doing? But anyway, but we're gonna be doing some of our own original songs. Like I said, Lazo is a big musician in Toronto. We're going to be doing some of his songs, and they'll be doing some of my songs. And we even do plan on doing a little. It might not be the booyah, but a little something step up a little faster. Some calypso or some even like some cadas. We'll be doing a little cadas too. I was
Mhm.
hoping my friend Julie Mate could be here to help us. I'm still hoping he can come up and play some keyboards and steel pan and so we're gonna kind of mix it up a little, play according to what we see the audience responding to, and kind of mix it up. So it's gonna be
Wonderful,
fun because, like
wonderful.
I said, we did some rehearsing the other day, and I was pleasantly surprised that the way the music sounded. For musicians who hadn't played together, you know, it sounded really good. So I'm excited about tomorrow. I sing. I love to sing, and I can't wait for me to be singing again. And because again, when I'm in America, I play a lot. I'm all over for the summer. I come down here and I'm relaxed, so I'm anxious to get back to playing again. So this is going to be a chance for me to get ready for this summer.
Why should people lock in one sentence? Give me one sentence. Why should they lock in on February 10th at Roxy's Mountain Lounge?
One sentence.
One sentence.
Well, on the flyer, there's a song on the flyer, and it says, "I'm going back to my roots." And I wrote this song really about Dominica, but especially Luda. It's green, green, the greenest place you ever seen, and so we go up to the mountain, and you get back to your roots and feel the vibe of Dominica. What we have to offer. So, and I noticed a lot of Dominican people never come to Loda. They always say, "Well, Loda cool, Loda cool." So those who come up there, they will actually experience a really
Put a
different
sweater,
vibe.
put a sweater and go.
Exactly.
Honestly, it's not that cold. It's not that cold. But probably for me, because I've lived in Canada for so long,
You live in Canada. Yeah.
love, I absolutely love the atmosphere there. If you're going through menopause, ladies going through
All
menopause,
right. Thank you.
there'll be no pausing of the menu up there. And you'll be feeling very cool the entire time.
Yes.
It's a really great atmosphere. Really
Yeah.
good clean air, and of course,
Mhm.
I love the fact that it is right there on the mountain. And Loda is literally 18 minutes away from Roseau. So people tend
Right.
to
Yeah, it's not that far.
And plus you sleep like a baby. No air
oh my
condition.
God. That was probably one of the hardest things for me was waking up next morning in Loda. Like you don't want to wake up because you're feeling so like
Good
you just want
night.
to go to bed. You just want to stay in the bed the whole time, right?
Yep.
Underneath the covers, and covered from head to toe, hair covers. Yes, Loda has really good, really great
Especially
weather.
if you have a partner of you too, you can warm his body heat and stuff. Oh God, love it.
Yeah, they should book a room.
Ah, book a room and come on
Book a
proper
room.
checkout.
That's
Roxy,
right.
somebody saying the gorge is amazing. People who are on the live, they're sending comments through. Also saying Loda is very nice. It's refreshing. Somebody's asking me if I talking for myself. World boys, ebe. Well, maybe I was asking somebody to take me on a date. Maybe you never know. You
Yeah.
know, never
For
know.
you, that wouldn't be a problem at all for you.
I know it.
You'll be surprised. You Manfred me, you know. I'm
Yeah.
hella intimidating. They're terrified of me. They're terrified of me. Oh, it takes a strong man to move on me. Anyways,
I hear you. I hear you.
it's going to be a
I
good
hear
tomorrow at Roxy's Mountain Lounge.
you.
That is up
Mhm.
in Loda, where they're having their ultimate event that they're calling the Rum. What is it called? Rum Roots and or Roots Rum.
What's wrong with regular
Yeah, rum roots and reggae, wonders in the mountain.
And this
on the
is
mountain?
a really great experience up on the mountain with great reggae music. Entry is $30. You get a rum punch on entry. You can also book rooms. The rooms are range from price $150 to 200 EC. And you can come and you can have a great time, on the mountain. Any final words? Anything that we did not get or we missed out on that you would like to add before we wrap up?
Uh, you? I just want to say you're a good interviewee, a good interviewer. I was feeling being here with you. Thank you for
Well,
having
if
us.
I have
Yes,
boring
that's
guests, if I have
it.
boring guests, I feed off of the energy of my guests. If they're boring, I'm boring too. I'm, I'm being a reflection of you. Okay?
Thank you
But
so
it,
much.
Thank
but
you.
it was wonderful to have you both. Somebody said, I think I need a retreat, and I think Roxy's Mountain Lodge is the place for
You'll be
you.
the
So
best
Yes,
place for that.
yes.
Mm.
check them
Definitely.
out tomorrow evening. Starts at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
I don't know.
until
We might also get a Jinping to come and play. Early on. I'm not sure. We've been talking to a Jinping band to come and open up
Oh,
one of the
yes,
Jinping things.
yeah.
So we never know.
and
A little
come and check
bonus.
out the place. Come and enjoy good food, good reggae
Mhm.
music, good
Good
drink,
service.
good service, great temperatures.
Beautiful people.
Just 18 minutes away from the city. You drive up like you're going to Titu Gorge. If you're
Mm.
going to Freshwater Lake, you go up to Loda. It was wonderful having you both on here with me, and I want to commend you guys on providing people who are both visitors and regular Dominicans with an alternate option during the carnival season, because not every single person really wants
Thank
to
you.
enjoy carnival.
Yeah.
Some people just want to have a mellow, good time and just enjoy some music, enjoy some great atmosphere, some good music, some good reggae music. And I want to commend you guys for offering that alternative so that folks can enjoy the season two in a different way. As you said, it's all college, right? It's all college. Thank you,
Shitty
college.
brains.
It was such a pleasure speaking with you,
You too.
Jael.
Yeah.
Same here,
I
and
think
I
the
want
brains will go with that. Mhm.
I want to wish you guys all the best on your event tomorrow.
Thank
And
you.
Thank you.
and I want to encourage folks to check out Roxy's Mountain
Mountain
Lounge.
Lodge. Yeah.
And you can book. Here's the contact information. You can call to book 616-4773 area code 767. And you can book your rooms in advance, or you can hope that there'll be rooms when you come. But it's always better
Thank
to book
you.
in advance and go and have
Definitely.
a great time on the mountain in Loda tomorrow, February the 10th. Thank you guys for coming on
Thank
and
you so
hanging out.
much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Peace out.
Have
Thank you.
fun. Bye
All right.
bye.
Bye. Bye.